welcome back to Tony North Easton. Here we are over at Tyne Dock and all the buildings have been removed. Reason being, this 3-foot section I want to get finished. That means doing a back seam, putting in a point here so we have a little spur up against this wall here, reballasting this area from the bridge all the way through the station, all the way as far as the little office and the water tower. So all that I'd like to get finished, because I'd like to finish this section off, at least as far as the footbridge anyway. So the first things first is we have to cut that bit of track out and fit in a left hand turnout, and we'll do that, and then we can finish off that retaining wall at the back. There's another wall, a smaller wall, which has got to go just on the other side of this track all the way up to where the footbridge sits, which is around about here somewhere. There's a little set of gates got to go in across there, and there's got to be a hut and some other bits and pieces in that area there. So that's going to be like a maintenance yard. Right, so we've got a fair bit to do. So let's crack on. So as you can see, I've already marked the position of the track so it goes back in roughly the same position. And here's my little trusty truck where I throw my pins in. The next thing to do is cut the track. Remove the sleeper. Just marking out the position of where the hole's going to go for the point motor and the power supply holes and the hole for the switch frog. Okay. X marks the spot. Now as you can see, I ain't got the height to get the drill in, so I'm going to have to just pile it through and come up from underneath. Okay, that's back in. So now put the pins in. Right, and that concludes the siding. Right, just got to add sleepers here and there. Okay, all the sleepers that you've cut off during the thing, you just cut them off and then stick them back in there. All the loose sleepers, I just tend to use a little bit of Yoo-hoo glue just to hold them in place, because when you come to ballasting, those do move about a lot. Okay, that's the track work now completed. So the point is put in and the little siding has been put in as well. Yeah, it's not big enough for a loco, but it's big enough to put 2 or 3 wagons in there. So it's plenty to be getting on with. So the next bit is to finish that retaining wall, get that glued in, and then we'll have a look at the back seam all the way down past there to roughly where that box is down there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next. Okay, I've added a little bit of greenery along this edge, a little bit of a back seam, and just painted it in. And the next thing to do is to put in the retaining walls there, there and there, and see where we go from there. It's looking good, it's looking good. I've got to paint this bit all grey along here in a minute, so I'll do that and we'll move on. The only reason I'm putting the grey in is to firstly to seal the wood, and also just using it as a base to add other colours, if you like. So I'll just paint as far as there and see where we go. Okay, as you can see, I've got the little walls in on the far side, and I think that's about as far as I'm going to go this week, because I've got to let those walls dry out. I've got two little weights in the middle there, pressing down on the middle. So I think that's all from me this week. Tune in next week. Bye for now.